Hello and welcome back to another video from Canadian Disc Golf Productions. We are out in Peterborough, Ontario for the Fow Bow McGow Memorial. Say that 3 times fast. And we're playing here at Riverside Park, like I said, in Peterborough, Ontario. I'm Robbie Holden. Joining me on the mic today is
Galen, Naidoo, Harris. We got the dream team, buddy.
The dream team,
if I can
absolutely.
Say that.
I know, right? Jeez, English is hard.
English is hard.
But
Words are hard.
Like I said, we're out here for the Fow Bow McGow Memorial. This is a doubles tournament at Riverside Park in Peterborough, Ontario. And let's just jump right into it. This is round 2. Check out round 1 if you haven't already. And we're starting here. Hole 1, par 3, 243 feet. Pretty straightforward shot. I think in round 1 we saw some forehands going up the middle. We saw some hyzers going out wide.
Yeah, feels like this ought to be sort of a light turnover like we're seeing here out of Chris. Yeah, just floats it in, flexes out a little bit at the end, and just absolutely parked.
Yeah, that is a great start there.
That's a clinic.
You gotta love when your partner steps up and just parks it so you can really go out there and maybe try something crazy if you want to try and ring up the ace.
Why not?
That thing was so pretty to watch.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's see what we got here from Dan. Also lining up a turnover. Just gets it a little bit offline, but you can afford to, and your partner throws a shot like Chris just did, so yeah. No harm, no foul there. Adam here, drawing up, looks like a forehand. I like that play. Push it wide along the tree line, let it fade out. And that is exactly what he does. A little bit inside, but that's got to be edge of C1, maybe just outside. No shame in that shot at all.
No, not at all. It looks like it didn't really get to flat and kind of maintain that hyzer, so it kind of skipped off at the end, but yeah, still, like we said, no harm, no foul. That one pushes through that tree a whole bunch, so we'll see which lie they go with.
Yeah, Jeff punches just a few feet through that, not much. Oh my god.
Okay.
Let's go. Adam rings it up from, what, maybe 40?
Yeah, looks like it.
Wow.
Just absolutely perfect. Hyzered in right at the end, right on the pole.
Just a
dead
clean
center.
hyzer putt the whole way.
Yep. And we've got some excitement early in this round. We had a park job from the boys, and then a nice big putt from Team Adam and Jeff there.
Yeah, and as we saw, obviously, at the start, this is a new set of 2 teams here. So this is our lead card. So they're going to be trading blows here, I'm imagining. And watching that big old birdie putt when you get a tap in, that's gotta put a little fear in your heart there. You get the tap in, you're like, great, we got a stroke, we're good to go. And they can 1 from 40. You're like, this is rude and uncalled for.
Right, yeah, you gotta love starting off hole 1 like that, getting the round going quick. And now we're here on hole 2, par 3, 186 feet.
Hole 2, and the boys are back in town. Another park job from Chris. You absolutely love to see it. Another sort of standard, as we were saying in the last 18. Stock hyzer out towards the road there. Let it fade in. Let it work with the hill, and you're going to be in good shape.
Another great drive there, too. Maybe just a little shorter, but still, that looked like it was out in the circle. So 2 fantastic drives. And this is another one. Tracking. Oh, yeah.
Yep. Sweet, sweet shot there from Jeff.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Looks like that one carried out more to like edge of circle, but still within range. And there we go. Oh, we got all 4 drives near or in the circle at least.
Yeah, those got to be all real close to C1, if not in it. And we got 2 there that are just parked. Well, I guess 1 that's parked and 1 that was putt, but same with. Nice
money.
I always want to shout out, I know I've talked to Chris about this before, but I see somebody make a sweet putt on commentary. I just want to say, nice putt.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I'm there in the moment with him. Nice cleanup job there from Dan.
Good putts aren't something that you do all that often, so getting to see one is pretty nice.
It's very special for me. I know
great.
I'm not seeing it from my own place. When somebody else can, I'm like, nice.
Exactly.
I can live vicariously through this person.
So we got now 2 star frames in a row to start this round. What a start here. And we'll move on to hole 3. What are we looking at here, Galen?
That real tight fairway where you got a whole lot of trouble on both sides. If you're crazy like Nico and Carl, you could try and push a forehand, or apparently like Chris. But I think a lot of folks will be going straight up the gut if they can.
Another one that basically gets to almost parked.
Yeah, that was pretty perfect. I must be missing something here, but
these groups are putting on a show for us right now. Oh, almost perfect on that.
Yeah, Adam rings that up nicely.
This can get sneaky out the back.
Ooh,
Wow.
wow.
Yep.
His name's Jeff, and he knows how to drive. We'd love to see it.
We got birdie putts for both of our teams again here.
Wow. I'm sensing a trend.
Oh, wow.
Not a whole lot more you can do than that, I'm not going to lie.
Bar down, off the cage, and then out. That touched everything but chains.
Mm-hmm. Usually those will stay for you, but no such luck for Adam.
Yeah, we'll see if Jeff can clean this up here. And
oh. So now, between the two of them, they've touched every part of the basket. Unfortunately, they do not get their putt to stay. So advantage goes to Chris and Dan.
Yeah, Team the Boys will definitely take that as they...
The boys are back in town.
Right.
Every time I walked in there, I really put myself...
Now they up their lead to 2 strokes now. Lots of birdies so far earlier in this round. We'll see if we can continue it here on hole 4. We've got a par 3, 221 feet. Low ceiling off the tee with a tunnel to hit.
Yeah, seems like there are not that many options here. Go up the gut, try not to hit anything, keep it low.
Yeah, pretty straightforward on this one. This is laced.
Yep.
Gets out. That looks like it's in the circle. I don't think we're playing to the basket that we saw there at the very end. We're playing to the one that's pretty dead straight from this angle.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Dan just yanks it a bit, catches that tree, but tight gap there.
Yep.
Ooh, same tree. Is there like a magnet in there or something? This is
There
crazy.
might be.
Jeff does his best there, but you know, fairway hit's a fairway hit. Okay, we got a nice rip there from Adam. Doesn't quite get as far up, I'm sure, as he would like, but in a pretty good position.
Yeah, finally this course showing some teeth on these groups here.
Yeah, seriously, I was thinking we were just going to see them like star frame out. Oh my God.
From our angle, that looked like it was in the heart of the basket.
Yeah, that was close.
Oh, we do have...
Yeah, Chris catches a putt.
Yep.
Looks like just edge of bullseye there. Very nice. And the boys looking to take at least a 3-stroke lead into hole 5.
Yeah, 4 for 4
Yeah.
through 4 holes to start for Team the Boys. That is a great start. Now they've got their lead up to 3 strokes through only 4 holes.
Crazy. And now we got a 210-foot hole. We saw this one last time. Nothing too crazy to contend with. For me, I'm thinking just a gentle hyzer or you know, a gentle stable to overstable disc. Throw it straight, let it do the work. A little bit to contend with here, but you know, doesn't seem like anything our card here can't handle.
No, I think all of our group here is gonna handle this no problem. And look at that, we've already got maybe a bullseye hit. Hard to tell if that got exactly bullseye, but well within the circle for sure. And now we got a little ace run maybe.
Wow, making it look easy.
Yeah, we've got 2 that are just in Park City, Utah, right there.
And yet not even touching the CTP marker.
Nope. Nope, somebody's
Crazy.
real close for that one.
Yeah.
Another great drive there. Gonna have another birdie putt, and looks like we will follow suit here as well.
Yep. 4 easily inside the circle.
Yep.
2 easily inside the bullseye. Crazy good.
Yeah, that is very well executed for both groups here.
Unfortunately, Adam and Jeff are not going to be able to take one back, though.
Nope.
3-stroke lead maintained for the boys. I spoke a little soon there, but I was assuming that nobody was going to miss a putt like that.
Pretty confident.
I know
in our,
I
in
can,
our
but
group
I
there.
like
Yeah.
our card here, I don't think so.
That's why you're not on camera, Galen.
Yeah, when I am, it's a dubious proposition at best.
Yeah, absolutely. But here we are on hole 6. We've got another par 3, 306 feet, one of the longer holes that we have here on the course. And you've got a, pretty good tunnel to hit. You got to keep it low ceiling too, with that branch hanging across from that one tree you can see off in the distance there.
And this is as hard as most par 3s that you're going to see on a course. I mean, low ceiling, 300 feet of power. You got trouble on the left and right. I believe there's even some water off to the right if you were to get a little bit further offline.
Yep. Whoa.
Wow. Interesting. Chris coming in here with the Simon line.
I'm not even sure exactly where that went.
He caught something up high and drops on the fairway, but not in range, unfortunately.
We'll see if Team Adam and Jeff can take advantage of the misfire.
I love the simplicity. Like, there are so many people that'll take their like doubles team name or like fantasy hockey team name so seriously, and they're like, no, Adam and Jeff.
Yeah, you know exactly who we are.
Yeah. Oh, and did that come down?
Yeah, it looks like it just shot out left off the tree there. But I think we're gonna have some layups for par here, or layups and then
like
a run.
Semi bid.
Yeah.
But certainly in putting territory, so I'm sure that Chris is going to feel comfortable here giving it a bit of a go.
Yeah, I agree.
And he does. Yeah. Almost puts it in, and they got 2 in bullseye there. Yeah. So no complaints.
And I really like that really high hyzer forehand to just knife into the ground once it hits. If you don't hit the ace, or the throw in, I should say, if you don't hit the throw in, then you're still nice and close, as we can see there.
Yeah, and we were talking disc selection a fair bit in the last 18, and that's one where I think you can't really go wrong. A high hyzer forehand with something like a Berg or a Temple, a zone. Yep. It's gonna hit, maybe give you a little skip and sit, or if you're feeling crazy, toss a Firebird or an Omen or something. Let it what's that called? Tombstone. I was gonna say Gravestone. Yeah. Let it tombstone and not have to worry about a thing.
Tombstone or Land Shark.
Land Shark.
Whichever you prefer. We love them. We love them.
Now on to hole 7, another one of the couple of longest holes that we have here at 296 feet. Relatively open, but you do have to contend with that hillside. You don't want to see any rollaways, and as you get up closer to the basket, it narrows a fair bit too. So not too difficult to get close, but really difficult to get parked with that tight fairway.
Yep, and this comes up a little short, so we see 2 baskets here. We're playing to the farthest basket on the front 9 here. That looks like it was pretty parked for the short basket.
Yeah, agreed. And Dan's gets away from him just a little bit, comes to the edge of the fairway to rest.
Forehand on this hole is...
I'm surprised, man. Like, I know there are some players that are forehand dominant, but we've seen... between our last card and this card, we've seen a lot of forehands here. And as somebody that throws a lot of forehands, I gotta say, I don't get the hype on this hole. This feels like a pretty standard, pretty flat backhand to me.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. Some people's skill sets might not make them feel as comfortable with the backhand as opposed to the forehand.
Sure.
But
yeah, and I'm not here to judge anybody's shot selection, just trying to think through what I'd be doing, and I'm being surprised a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but people are making their shots work, so can't complain.
I certainly wouldn't throw a forehand on this one, but anyone that knows me and my style of play don't really throw forehands anyway. So to each their own. It looks like I'll get that nice up and parked.
Yeah, boys parking it up. And now Chris will give it a bit of a run. Oh.
Wow. A nice healthy bid too.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a little short. Cleans it up for a par.
Yep. No harm, no foul. Really the one, especially in doubles, you really need to avoid taking bogeys.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you do, you got to clean them up real quick on the next one, like Naidoo and Carl did.
Yeah, exactly.
In round 1. Yeah. Check that out if you haven't already. What are you doing here, you animal? And now on to hole 8. This is that one nestled on the hillside that we've seen now twice from different tee pad positions in the front. Again, you just want something that's going to come to rest here. You don't want to be overly fancy about it. You don't want something that's going to fade with the hill. You don't want something that's going to roll away a ton. Just keep something relatively flat, relatively simple. Let it roll in, and hopefully not away like this one is a little bit. No, but it comes to rest okay for Chris.
Yeah, it gets a nice curl back. That's the thing that you'll see with a shot that has a lot of hyzer like that is as it comes into the hill, it'll kind of flare up, and then you'll get this roll. Now, if you're lucky, or super talented, because that was all talent, yeah. It'll flop over there nicely under the basket, which is exactly what you want. And see here, that comes in on a lot of angle.
Wow, fast green. A lot of angle, fast green, and on a hill, and it's pretty unpredictable with holes like this, what's going to happen when you get there. So as much as you can, control the variables that you can, and that is exactly what we see here. Park jog.
Yeah, I think what we saw was the two that ended up nice and parked there were thrown a little bit softer, maybe even a slower disc. Mm-hmm. And then the two that kind of skipped a little bit further, I think were a little bit faster and just came in and got the unfortunate ground play. But we'll get 2 birdies here
Yep. Nobody's going to play in after this hole.
No, not at all.
And the boys maintain that 3-stroke lead.
Yeah, absolutely. We're getting a birdie fest out here in the front 9 so far, which takes us to the final hole of our front 9. We've got a par 3, 195 feet. Some trees in the way off the tee to contend with, but I think that our group here will be able to execute this no problem.
Oh yeah, and this is where I'd be looking, that big high hyzer. Oh, catches a tree, unfortunately, but definitely like where Chris's head was at there.
Yeah, you could hear his reaction as soon as he let it go, that didn't come out exactly the way he wanted to,
Yeah,
but...
that is exactly what you want there, though.
Yeah.
Oh, Dan, making it look easy.
Yeah, when your doubles partner is up first and he messes up, you got to step up and just put it basically under the basket.
Yeah, Dan's not a stepdad. He's the dad that stepped up.
Yeah.
And in comes Jeff. Oh, just catches a tree, but I like that line.
That looked like it was kind of turning over into a perfect little ace run, but
yeah,
flips that tree.
And player Adam of Team Adam and Jeff takes that hyzer up wide. Looks like the wind was pushing back a bit, but a great drive that comes in right where it needs to. So
yeah, another one that is nice and parked. Who's closer? Who's closer?
Ooh.
Oh, that's actually hard to tell from that angle.
I think it's maybe Dan by a whisker. Yeah.
Oh, no! Oh no!
Another one of those ones where in singles you can't let that happen. You know, you can't be on the next tee pad mentally and make your putt and miss it, or take your putt and miss it. But when you're in doubles, you can get away with doing that every once in a while, even if you don't want to.
Yeah, and you can tell by the giant laugh that he let out as soon as that spit out. Everyone's out here having fun.
There it is.
There we go. Now we got a nice birdie. And the boys will maintain their 3-shot lead as we round out the front 9 here. Wow, what an exciting front 9.
Yeah, putting on a clinic too. I mean, these are 37 of a possible 54 birdies so far that we've seen from this card. I mean, we didn't see the first round's worth, but that is crazy. Those are great stats. Even a shorter park course like this, I'm blown away. Yeah,
that was quite the performance from both of our cards here, and looking forward to an exciting finish here. Coming down the stretch, we've got 9 holes left to play, and I'm just looking. I'm antsy. Let's get into it.
27 holes down, 9 to go. So you've already caught the first 27. Catch 2/3 of the Miss Mando crew, the best 2/3, me and Robbie, for the last 9 in a moment. Anything to add, Robbie? I don't know. I'm just stoked, man.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it, and let's just hop over there. We'll see you over on the back 9 here on Canadian Disc Golf Productions.
Heck yeah.